Good morning. How are you? Hope you are joining me on a beautiful note. It's the Islamic year, the new Islamic year, and we are grateful that we have arrived in another year, just like the Christian New Year. I try to celebrate both because they use the Christian years for like your birth certificate, for your transactions, for your traveling and stuff. We don't navigate on the Islamic year, but in our day-to-day social activities, we navigate on the New Year's and stuff. But the Islamic year, we recognize it in the Muslim culture and stuff. And so today, I am dressed like what will I call it? Like a black Arabian, black American Arabian, kind of, right? Because it's the Islamic New Year, and it's wonderful. My dad bought it for me. I've had this. It's lovely. It's like silky. My dad bought it for me, and it's wonderful, So I love it, and I usually have it, and I put it. I'm going to take it to my next house when I'm going. I'm going to take it because I love it. Islamic year, Muharram, the new year of Muharram. Cheers to that. My tea is so hot. You can see it. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. And I'm having me just tea, I love tea. I love tea. Ooh, the cup is warm. It's warm, and it's delicious. And I'm having me an apple. Some chips, with some shawarma. I'm going to put some ketchup, some ketchup. Ooh, see some chips, fried chips attached to it. Ooh, wow. Bismillah. It's delicious. I welcome you all. And then I'm having me this guliswa, boiled, milk boiled and stuff. My tea is plain, milk boiled. Good morning, Abu. Good morning, Sufyan Moham. Good morning. Good morning to all the beautiful people. My Saudi Arabia followers, Jordan, and all the Arab Middle East are sharing. Because I'm dressed in their attire. Thank you very much for the love, for the, positive vibes. Let's keep it going. That's what human beings are supposed to be. And that's why sometimes I'm here to generate that energy, that positive vibe, that positivity, Good morning, Kabiru Rasa, Ali Musa, Richard James. Hello. Good morning, Mohammed Ahmed, Zayanu Dagara, Emmanuel Bitrus. Good morning. Mwah. To all the beautiful people. So, we're going to have a discussion today that has to do with Bismillah. Mariam Ibrahim, good morning. That has to do with the reality of life, you know. I have been doing the case for some days. I took a picture with my cat. Bon appetit, yes. Merci beaucoup. Mohammed Laigoma. Mehektir. Shewuya Usman. Mohammed Raj. Inusa Umar Bazaza. Good morning. I'm going to be discussing some things today that has to do with you know, the reality of life and what have you. We live in a world that we have to interact for our sanity, balance, navigation, peace, composure, growth. I notice and I've been reading things sometimes. Good morning, Zubairu Ladan. Good morning to all the beautiful people. Good morning. Thank you very much. Good morning. If you are nice to some certain people, like you help them when they are in like stress or something. I didn't really have a good night's sleep. The picture that I took with my cat, you could tell my eyes was a bit red, but it's fine, you know, alhamdulillah. And I was doing a case. I did a case on some girl with her boyfriend. They've been having sexual relationship. She even aborted a child for him, and I told them they should do istabra'i for 3 months without meeting, and so that they can get God's blessing, and their family will bless them also. And he didn't listen. He went ahead. He continued his party. They continue having each other and stuff. I even contributed money for their dowry and stuff. He went ahead. He continued having his party. And what happened later on was devastating. Another person came, he brought his dowry, and he wanted to marry this girl, and he now got serious, and she loves him because she has an emotional investment with him. But we must learn to always, you know, be honest, be fair. You know, young people think that they can have their cake and eat it, you know, and they think that they can play, they can be deceptive with their maker. You can't be deceptive. So it's always good for you to do things the right way so you don't have to do it multiple times. So I did that case. I had to go to the girl's parents, plead with them, talk to them. You know, I would try and share some of the video without putting their faces and stuff like that. You know, I went to their house, you know, took a drop, you know, parked my car somewhere, you know, the bustle, the hustling, you know, and his father is late. So I stood in like his father, like his mother, like everything. And his mother, you know, she's in the village and stuff, and there's this issues of Boko Haram and stuff, you know. He's from Zamfara State and many things, and the girl is from Kano. You know, I did this case, and they love each other, and they've been sleeping with each other on the streets and stuff without getting their blessings. So I had to, you know, do all the things. You know, it was stressful. So apart from that, I had 2 cases. And then I had my own case with someone that I helped, that I canceled, that I, you know, put in order. You know, I have this rule: when you come to my house, you don't go to my living room except if you're family or someone that you know, to reckon with, or someone that I know that you're responsible. You don't go to my living room, you don't go to my parlor, you don't go to my, you know, you just stay in the office. We navigate, we discuss, everything is official. So I have been dealing with all this like junkies. I used to sit them down, navigate them, give them counseling, put them in order, help them with their tuition, those that I can, those I cannot, you know, and, you know, to just keep them together. I also have my own personal challenges and stuff like, and struggles, but sometimes you put it aside and you help other people without them knowing. So for almost 4 to 5 years now, I have been constantly, you know, that's why some people, they are surprised when I retaliate or I say, you know. They don't know how long I have been patient. For almost 5 years, you know, I think, or more, because I didn't keep track, but I know it's like about 5 years. I have been constantly being harassed, you know, all kinds of things, defamation, you know, blackmail, bullying, all kinds of things. So I didn't care, you know, I didn't care. But it got to the stage that you have to use your intelligence to navigate some other things. So I did that case till 2 a.m. I was in their house. You think you are a monster. Don't provoke someone that, you know, that has been patient, an ant that will not bite. When it bites deep. So I was in their house with the state CID and stuff because it's a crime, and he's saying he's not a criminal, he has a crush. How can you have a crush on me? You're doing drugs. I told you, don't do drugs. You're doing drugs. You're like a garbage. You're in the bola. You're in the trash. Huh? You have a crush on me, keep having crush to the drugs. If you want your sanity, you need to learn to kick out drugs from your mind. And then I don't have any, you know, when someone is nice to you, people take it to be like a personal affair. People can just be nice, you know, without having any interest. I've never. That's why when I help people, I don't give them my number. They don't have anything. I don't want them to contact me. I don't want them to know where I am. I don't want them to know anything about me. That's how I am. That's how I'm wired. I like helping people. But now, you help people, you have to help with precaution. Because this is the incident that it's opening up. He thinks he likes me. He thinks that he can have me. He thinks that he has, you know, because I'm so nice, I've helped him. All my life, will I be with a parasite, with a leech, with a damaged person? How can I just take a damaged person and make him someone that I might see? I need somebody that can vouch for me, somebody that can stand for me. I'm not stupid. I'm intelligent, but I'm not stupid. Alhamdulillah, you know? So the criminal thing keeps coming, the blackmail. He tells me that I owe him money, this, that, you know, I'll have to give him because he's used to collecting money from me. I give him money without anything because I think, you know, I feel sorry for him, you know? And I counsel him, I make him do his prayers, you know? People that think that I'm not religious, you'll be shocked. You'll be so shocked, and I don't care about how you feel about me. I don't care. And I'll continue to be who I am. That is the most important thing. My sanity, my balance, my honesty, my conscience. That's what defines human being. And that's what defines you in front of your God. So the brother keeps playing the hypocritical card, keep telling me, you know, this, that, that. When I tell him, and then he will like come and arrest him and stuff, and then he tips him off. So I decided, okay, both the brother, all of them, they are all going to be in the mix, and their neighbors, all of them, they are also going to get the mixture. All of them, you know. So we went with the process. 2 a.m. all the neighbors, I'm sure the neighbors, you know, they would know that they are hosting a criminal in their region. You know, we give them hell, and the case is still on. So this is things that when you are nice, people will take it, read meaning, and think that they are going to have some kind of relationship with you that is deep, that is not just being nice, you know, like sadaqat jariyah. You know, you cannot force someone. You have no right, no business to force someone to accept you. That's haram. That's the breach of constitutional rights and everything, what have you. As a human rights activist, you're going to believe me? Man, madness, don't jam more. Subhanallah, alhamdulillah, you know. And I kept on, you know, balancing for 4.5 to 5 years. Intense pressure. And I kept managing the mess. I kept managing it. Kept pretending like it's okay, you know, leaving him, you know. So I gave him. And he's telling me he's not a criminal. What do you think he is? What do you think he is? You know? And he follows me on my page, you know. He think he has it that, you know, he's brilliant, you know. He doesn't know he's messing with the worst nightmare of his life. You know, when I switch, it's not going to be good. Because we have all instincts of survival and to defense mechanism. You know, and it's halal. It's halal to defend yourself. It's halal. It's halal. I'm telling all the people out there, whether male or female, it's halal to defend yourself. So he keeps pushing it. He's going to get his push. He's going to get his push. MashaAllah. Shai. So at first he thought that he has it under control, and now he's having sleepless night. night hunt, and kind of me tone down the, I wanted to use my Hausa this vocabulary. So night hunt, you don't mess with an American. You can't mess with an American, especially the females. Ha ha! Subhanallah. An American woman is an American woman. Talk less of I have mixture with Nigerian vibes. Ha ha! So, and he thinks that he has this, this sympathy kind of vibes, Sympathy is different. Torture is different, and what have you. Criminal intent is different. So you must learn to differentiate all these things. For those who find themselves in this kind of thing, you have to differentiate it. When someone has a criminal intent, he has a criminal intent. He is looking for the opportunity to exercise it. When someone enjoys torturing you, he's torturing you, so face it. When someone is trying to be sympathetic, or use it as, just like the way animals do, when you want to attack them, they pretend like they're dead, And then later on, when you move your own way, they then come back to their shell and they keep rolling. So those are the things, it's in human mechanism also. So we must learn, when you're dealing with your public person. I know all public people have their stories to tell. And you have to do whatever it takes to make sure that you keep balance and you don't end up becoming a monster, And that's why I'm sharing with you some of my things. So being nice sometimes, when you're nice, it attracts criminality. It attracts criminality. So you have to do whatever it takes to make sure you take the right procedure. You have to report it to the enforcement. You have to document it. Don't take it to be like, oh, it's something. Criminality is criminality. Treat them like criminals. Don't take threats to be what. Because most people, their fans and stuff, or their someone or their neighbors or somebody that you least expect might just decide, okay, he has the honor, he has the right to do whatever evil he can carry out on you. You have no right. We are all surviving on this earth. You have no right to breach someone's privacy, someone's, someone's space, or to harass someone, or to torture someone, or to, criminally carry out your intention on someone. So these are the things that we have to abide by the rules and regulations of humanity. We also have to be honest and conduct our things fairly. When someone says he's not going to let you sleep, make sure you don't let them sleep also. Subur only applies to people who are not willing to continue doing the same thing. So this, he has bought his market, and I'm going to give him very well. This goes out to all kinds of people out there. Don't think that you cannot be traced. You will be traced. You will be traced, whether you are in another country, whether in another region, as long as they have enforcement, they have rules, and they have network. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. So make sure that you are honest and you respect the people in your society and you're fair. And that's about it. Experience with people that you're nice to, that you've helped, they come back, they want to become criminals. So you have to. The same thing that happened to this kid in Badarawa, in Kaduna. The father helped him when they cut off his hand. He was there to help him with money, to help him with the hand, the artificial hand. He helped him with like about 600,000 or something like that. You help people, people then become monsters. So you have to learn to understand, you have to learn to understand your boundaries, and we know when it's a threat. You have to also know that they don't change. They are looking for the best opportunity to carry out their mess. So you be safe out there, and have a beautiful day, you and your family. Happy Muharram, New Year of our Islamic calendar. I just pray and hope that this year will be fantabulous and it will be fantastic, and we'll continue to be positive-hearted. We'll grow. We'll be better human beings, and more years till the year that we'll die. May it be the most best years on our earth and our life, Peace to you and your family, and bisalam. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.